have created a lot of nice volume up here. Let's go ahead and check out the session volume profile. You can see here, look at that. We got some chunky volume up here now. A lot of volume conducted in this area. Almost as much as what we had down here where this bullish order block is sitting, but we'd like to see it come back down to earth and encroach upon that and then potentially a leg higher here. We want to protect our profits. We don't want to give back any of this 2,300 bucks that we made here, right? That's the name of the game, protecting our profits. So I am flat here, looking for our next setup. Right now it is kind of rejecting these areas. Could be a nice little pause in this squeeze. We're just looking across the board here. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, and Apple. Right now, Nvidia, Tesla showing some nice strength. Amazon as well perking up. I do want to see if we can kind of maintain some strength here. We're at sort of the lower end of this volume shelf. You can see right here that we're at the lower end of that volume shelf there. So if we do not find bidders that are stepping up here, it is likely that we will meander back down into this bullish order block. But for the time being, we are kind of holding this area. We are pushing back up. We are holding this area, seeing if we get the encroachment back up to 200. Market is still looking very, very strong. Decent amount of volume is holding up here. All right, we're picking back up here, 197. All right, so 196 and a quarter here. We are rolling over a little bit in Meta. Microsoft is firming up here. Kind of want to take this long with a stop down below 188 and 3/4. All right, taking that long there, 2 lots, putting my stop right at 87 and a quarter here, switching over to Ninja Trader. I will add into this if we get this pull back to around 90. Right now, we are seeing some trouble at 200, but it's very easy for us to blow through that level. Very, very easy. So there's 200, little pullback there. I'm gonna add into that for that burst up through 200. So 4 lots here. Want to see us rally all the way up to 210 here. So watching to see if 200 is gonna hold for us. SPY is perking up here. We do need to see SPY through 458. That's what we're looking for. So a little bit of resistance there at 200. Not giving it in just yet. SPY is still perking up here, 457.86. Adding 2 more for this blow through 200. There's that perk up, looking for 205 now. There's our 205, very nice. Taking off 2 into that one, 2 more. So taking off 4 there, moving our average, moving our stop up there. Stopped out right there. So adding some more coin to our total here. That's gonna put us up. What does that put us up now? 2,600 bucks, very nice. So that was what, another 300 bucks there added. Fun stuff. Momentum trading, yeehaw. Giddy up. Up 900 on prop and cop 150 in SPY calls. Nice work there, Austin. You're natural. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Make sure you guys are smashing that lucky like button. If you are enjoying the stream, we're having a lot of fun here this morning. Romaine is up 1,500 on their combine. Quick 300 on ES for the break of the opening range. Nice work there, Sean. Holding one from 186 and a quarter. Very nice. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble there above 200, and it's coinciding with the trouble that we're facing in SPY right now for that break above at 458. We are still holding the 200s here, but we are just tucked above this volume shelf. So we tickled down to the lower range of that volume shelf there. Still skittering lower on Meta and Microsoft. So the lower end of this range here kind of stops at 185. So if 185 breaks down, there is a chance that we'll entertain some liquidity down towards that 73.5 benchmark. So yeah, that 190s, those are holding right now. We are looking to see if Meta and Microsoft are going to bounce. Nvidia's off to the races here, but compared to how high it's been trading lately, this is not that big of a push up. We held that low 90 area, but there's a good chance we could just consolidate here for a while. Volume is steadily declining just a tad here. We did blow out a lot of folks here above 200. It's going to take, I think we're going to have to get some more liquidity in order to burst through 200. I think that we can trade 210s, but I feel like we just need to contract a little bit more liquidity. I'm keeping an eye on volume here. So market has been open here for almost 30 minutes, 23 minutes. Feels like a lifetime with that open. This is what happens. It's definitely, these psych levels are huge. A lot of people don't realize on futures, psych levels are everything. I mean, there's a lot. I want to see if we actually come back down to the low 90s here and see if we have some firming up strength. We don't have the liquidity to break through these get up above that 205, that 210 area just yet. We just don't have the liquidity to do it. Every single time we get up there, it's just the price action is kind of dying out. There goes SPY through 458, so that might change the tune a little bit here. We are about 5 minutes from the top of the hour. That's where we should see some order flow starting to come into the markets. Tesla is pushing up after running all day yesterday. Tesla's pushing up, testing above that 252 area. SPY is confidently above 458 here, so we could see a squeeze above here in the NAS. We're flirting now with that 205 level. There are some aggressive sellers that are stepping in, however. Watching here on this pullback, can we flush it below 200 for a potential entry on this? Want to wait until this 10 a.m. hour comes in before I take a trade. There's a good chance that we could swipe above towards 210 here, but I'll be flat and end up missing it myself. I want to see what happens for the top of the hour flows. I just don't like how if you're looking at how choppy this is, how thin these candles are here to the top side, we just don't have that liquidity to have the strong push that I'm looking for here. I want to see extended candles, bigger, longer candles. The opposite of this. I mean, we've repainted this inefficiency here. By going up here to the top side, we've repainted that inefficiency, and we're doing it not in the way that I'd like to see a lot more strength. Even though these are the 30-second bars, it's a good way to illustrate the point that I'm trying to make here. 200s are still holding. Little pullback in the SPY. Microsoft is holding down here. So we did pull back here to 95. Let's see if this gives us any kind of inclination. We're about 2 minutes here from the top of the hour. We still don't have the strength to break out to the top side there. 208.5 right now, the topping level on the NQ. All right, so we're seeing the market rolling over at Microsoft and Meta a little bit there. SPY still holding strong above 458, but kind of testing the lows. We're back at our 93 area now. So slight pullback. 170 on my 50K top step. Thank you, brother. As always, thank you for your input and knowledge. Kind of my mentor. Not a lot of people trade futures in Mexico. Well, thanks for tuning in here, Omar. Congratulations on your day, up 170 bucks. Well done. Might be time to lock it up, just finish up for the day and come back and trade tomorrow. 170 bucks will definitely do really, really well there. 170 bucks a day is awesome. Great profit target right there. If you can't make money in the market on small, if you can't make 20 bucks a day, what makes you think you can make 2,000 bucks a day? You can't make 100 bucks a day. You can't make $10,000 a day. So if you're plugging in and you're making $170 in one single day, that is incredible progress, and you got to keep leaning into that. Find a time to pick up and go away from the market and enjoy the rest of your day. Not sitting here watching charts all day, and that's generally the good prescription for a good trading habit. All right, we're holding 95 here. 95 is holding. Yeah, see, Larry says it. He says, way to go, Armor. Keep at it. Yeah, just keep plugging away. That's the thing. Those days stack up. You do 170. Tomorrow it's 340. Keep on adding to it. You got 500 day 3. Keeps on stacking up. Before you know it, you're past and you get funded by Top Step, which is amazing. All right, here's the top of the hour. Liquidity's coming in, a little bit of volume. Fed's Bostic with commentary right now. He said tighter monetary policy is biting into economic activity. The Fed's making progress, so that is bullish. The path to 2% inflation will be bumpy, but the central bank will get there. So let's see, that is like the 5th time that we've tapped above those 200s. If we are breaking down below these 90s, I do want to try a short here since we have been tapping and tapping and tapping. Meta is off a cliff. Microsoft is rolling over a touch here. I'm going to take that short actually now. I'm going to put my risk up to 95 there on my stop. We do have a bunch of bidders showing up here, but we do have room down to 77. Don't forget that. I'm going to add into that there for that flush. Beautiful, beautiful flush. Covering half of that there. Covering one more lot. Beautiful, beautiful flush there. Moving my stop just below break even. We nailed that one. That was gorgeous. Anybody else catch this to the short side here with me? Our target here, of course, is that 73.5 level. Gonna move my stop halfway through that bar there. Here's our 73 level. Did anybody else catch this out here? Beautiful trade to the short side. And we got stopped out there on that bounce. Lovely, lovely trade there. That's gonna put us back up now. We are sitting here up 2,900 bucks there. So that was a nice one. About $600 trade there. That's why we use stops there, folks. Don't want to get too greedy. And we are trading small size here. This is not big size at all to make these sweet gains up 2,900 bucks here. Caught that for 1,300. My combine couldn't get a fill in my XFA. Hey, money's money. Combines are working too. You love to see it. Thanks, Jim. Says it's a nice trade. So we are through that 73.5. Wow, Alex is up 2,200 bucks here. Very, very nice. So let's see if we actually contract this liquidity back down to this bullish order block. Look at this. We are really rolling over now here. A little bit of a bounce. Let's see if we can catch a little bit more alpha on this bad dogger here. Wow, look at this. We are really coming down now. Very, very aggressive to the sell side here. Extremely aggressive. We are at that 50 level now. We have room down to 42. Watching here at these 50s. I'm going to take this short here for that break of 50. Beautiful push down here. And we are going to get a little bit more alpha here. Let's see if we get this break below. Watching here for this weakness up towards 50. Watching here on this weak push up through 50 now. Beautiful push down. I'm going to cover that right there. Beautiful. Beautiful sweep down right below the 40s there. What does that put us at now? 3,500 bucks. Hey, how about that? That was a lot of fun there. So we're right at that bullish order block. Look at that. Right at that bullish order block. Beautiful, beautiful. We are sweeping a little bit lower here. So now we broke that block. Now we're looking for this even lower block here. Wow, look at this strength to the downside here. Finally moving focus on tops. I've got my first one over. Nice work there, Cargo. Way to go. Beautifully done. Up 5K on the 150K combine, made too much money. That's a great problem to have there, Dr. Swag. You love to see it. Caesar's up 3,200 bucks. This is why we wanted to pace ourselves today and have that patience. We're comfortably up $3,500 now. This is a beautiful day. Let's see, Alex is up 2,200. All right, so we are still rolling over here. Seeing if we're gonna get this pushed down now to that 115 benchmark. Wow, Big Mac just killing it today. You love to see it. Big Mac, you've been crushing these XFAs. I love it. All right, so we are blowing down here. We are really auctioning down lower into this bullish order block here. I do expect the market to firm up at 115. If we don't, then it's going to be curtains here for the market. It's going to be pretty speedy there to the downside. Apple's really busting loose here as well. Barkin is speaking right now. Yeah, this is wild. This is so wild right now. Wow, 456, 457 just broke there on the SPY. Wow, wow, wow. This is incredible price action here. So now we're pushing down into this block here. If we do break below this 115 level, there is big room to the downside here. Big room to the downside. So we're right at 115 here. See if we get this bounce. There should be liquidity resting here right at 115. If we do break through this, this is gonna get violent here. So there you go. There's some bids firming up a little bit of that 115 level. Man, I closed my SPY puts way too early, would have been up 100%. Hey, that's okay. It happens. It's going to happen, right? Right now, we have Barkin that's speaking. That's what's triggering this right now. He just said rate cuts would be premature. I'm going to take that short again. Looking for this break below 115. There's a big area here if we break below this. We're right at the bottom of that order block here. A lot of liquidity below 115. All right, second lot on short, looking for this break of 115 to the downside. A little bit of a bounce here. Watching SPY as well. So we may get a bounce here. I want to see this weakness persist below 115. Adding in a third lot here for this dunk below. Running two more short here. Another two. Beautiful, beautiful flush there. Right below 115. Gorgeous. And stopped out there. Gorgeous. So that puts us up 4,100 bucks on the day. How about that? Yeah, this is all thanks to Barkin, by the way. Just gorgeous. So there we are. We're pushing back up. So I was looking for that tuck below the order block, and I kind of held on to it to see if that we could get that final resolution there to the downside. Sarah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great trade today. I made 800 on Combine. I'm done for the day. Have fun trading today. Thank you, Sarah. I'm a visual learner myself, and I can imagine that it's helpful to see what the process looks like. And, you know, when you're reading about it in a book, it's a totally different story. Wow, Kurt is up $8,400. Let's go, Kurt.